What up YouTube, Doomnyc here with a deck discussion. This is for all you guys to know what to expect in the upcoming format. This upcoming format I think is going to be very diverse. It's going to have a lot of different decks, and a lot of the same decks from last format also going to be playing. So this is just some cards to let you guys know what to expect this format. So of course the first card, Reborn Tengu. Not much has changed since the last time. A lot of decks are still going to be spamming this. It stayed at 3 because I guess it was TCG exclusive. So definitely expect to see a lot of this. I don't know if you guys want to run Phoenix Wing Blast to stop it, but other than that, there's nothing you can really do about this. So expect to see a lot of Tengus. Of course, you're still going to see a lot of tour guides, even though the ruling changed with the Exceed material not being on the field. It doesn't make that much of a difference. This card's still really good, and people are still gonna Veiler this first turn if they have Veiler in their hand. So this is still gonna be used in a lot of, like, I've seen this in so many different decks. It's unbelievable. And in case you guys haven't known, they have actually changed the play. Like, a lot of players, like, they go tour guide first turn, then they play the Sangin, and then they use, and these are cards that you're gonna be seeing in this format. Then they bring the Sangin back to their hand for a Doomnyc Ally Birdman. And then they synchro with these two, right? They get a level 6. And then on the next turn, they'll play the Sangin, so they still get the Sangin search. So that's like the new play going on right now. So Doomnyc Ally Birdman being like really big in this combo. So expect to see a lot of those this format. The next card, Blacklisted Soldier. It's obvious. People are splashing it in Agents. Obviously, it's in Lightsworn. Pretty much anything that can run this, people are even running just 3 Veiler and Blacklisted Soldier. Like, that's kind of ridiculous, but, you know, even still, this is being splashed in as many decks as possible because it's that good. Honest. Get those debunks ready because Honest is going to be in a lot of decks. I mean, mostly this format, if you're not playing Tour Guide, then you're either playing Agents or Lightsworn. So those are going to be like the top decks this format, and they're all going to be playing Honest. So you guys, you have to be prepared for this card. So just make sure. Again, another card, Agent Earth is huge. Even if you aren't playing Sanctuary, you got to watch out for this. Every single time I play an Agent deck, the first thing I go to side in is Chain Disappearance, because you have 2 big targets. Most of the time people are playing Mercury, so they're playing the Shine Balls. So I'll either Chain Disappearance this, or I'll Chain Disappearance the Shine Balls, and that usually messes them up really bad. So that's like a main side deck card against Agents. The next card you're going to see a lot of is Summon a Monk. This card went to 2, so it's going to be really good this format, and especially you ditch your spell to get another Summon a Monk, and you can exceed level 4 right there. What makes it even better is the number 10 Illumnite or Illuminite. You can discard 2 spell cards to get another Summon a Monk and another level 4, and then you can exceed for that guy immediately. So I have a feeling that's why Summon a Monk went to 2. The next monster is this guy, Sabersaurus. You're probably like, what? This guy's a level 4 normal monster. He's a vanilla monster for dinosaur type. But this is the thing. There's this really good Exceed coming out called Evil Kaiser Liga or something like that. It's like a dinosaur Exceed, and it needs 2 level 4 dinosaurs. And it's going to be huge, this format, because when Rescue Rabbit comes out, people are going to be running like 3 copies of Sabersaurus in the deck with like this other level 3 dinosaur, this guy, Kabazuls, or however you say that. And so they're going to be running 6 normal dinosaurs. They're going to just Rescue Rabbit, get 2 of the same, 2 Sabersaurus or 2 of this guy, and then exceed level 4 like all day into that, you know, dinosaur Exceed. And if you guys don't know, that dinosaur exceeds 2400 attack, and he's a built-in Solemn Judgment. You just have to discard the 2 materials from him, and it's a Solemn Judgment. So that's pretty broken. You don't pay no life points, and that's going to be really big this format. And of course I had to throw in one synchro monster. I've already been like playing this card. It's really good against Lightsworn and against agents. Decisive armor. A lot of decks can make this, so there's no reason why you shouldn't play this. It's really good. Alright, spell cards. We got Wonder Wand. This is like the obvious. This is one of those cards where you might want to save your MSTs against Gravekeepers for, only because you don't want them to plus that much. You know, when they play this, they boost the attack of Recruiter, and then they draw those 2 cards at the end, and then they search with Recruit. It's broken. You need to stop this card from going off. D-draws, of course, you're going to see a lot of these. A lot of people playing heroes. Actually, they're playing tour guide heroes, so watch out for that. Super Poly with a couple of hero cards coming out in the last set. This card is going to be even bigger, and then with the secret Super Poly coming out, people are going to be playing that like crazy. Wise Man Chalice, I think this is finally going to get play. Special summoning a monster from your opponent's graveyard, and you know, you can use it for exceeds. You can't use it to tribute or synchro, but you can exceed summon with it. So this card is going to be huge. Drag Down into the Grave. Okay, now you guys are probably wondering, what the hell is this card? Okay, this is a spell card. I don't know if you guys have played Dark World, then you might know what this is. It's basically, you play this and you have to have a card, at least one card in your hand, and your opponent also has to have one card in their hand. You play this, you both look at each other's hands, and you both discard one of their cards, and they discard one of yours, and then you both draw a card. Now, this is really good because if you're playing the new Dark World stuff, which is coming out very soon, then they're going to be looking at your hand, and if you have just one card and it's a Dark World, you know, you discard it and then you get the effect. You don't get the effect like they discarded it. You get the effect like you discarded it, but still, it's a draw engine. You get to look at your opponent's hand, and usually you get to, you know, get an effect like a special summoned monster, or if it's Brow, you draw a card. So this is really good, and it's going to be huge, this format. Just pay attention. Traps. Trap does shoot. Everybody's expecting this in every deck, so expect to see it all the time. Starlight Road. It's pretty obvious, especially with power cards like Mirror Force, Dark Hole, and Heavy Storm. This card might even get played in 2s. Skill Drain is going to come back, especially in Dark World, because with the new Dark World monsters, this is going to be really, really big. So watch out for that. And the last card, Mind Crush. And this card is going to be huge, this format. With everyone searching out Veilers, if you're playing Tech Genesis and you search at the end phase, Mind Crush is just gonna own you. So I don't suggest playing that. This format's all about searching and control, and they're gonna try to control you with Veilers and Honest and stuff like that. Mind Crush is gonna be huge, this format. So that about wraps it up. Those are the cards that I think are gonna be huge this upcoming format. Let me know what you guys think. Tell me if you think I left anything out. Don't forget to rate and subscribe. And until next time, YouTube, peace.